Fletcher, and I'm here to ask him a question about drinking during studying for finals. Now, Fletcher, how do you feel drinking affects study habits during finals, and do you think that you can party and have a good time while taking your finals?
Well, I was drunk in the Munsinger. Finals didn't work out, okay?
What test was this for?
Psychology.
It was for a psychology class, and do you think maybe if you had been hungover you could have been able to take the test?
Who cares? Okay, I was drunk anyway from the night before.
You heard it here first. Fletcher does not think that you can take a Now, Fletcher. Okay, so I'm stepping in for a post-game interview with our two young gentlemen. First of all, Zachary, I'd like to talk to you about how you feel drinking affects your studying habits. Would you say that after a long night of drinking, it makes it more difficult for you to study the next day, or is it possible for you to wake up and possibly have a cup of coffee and complete all your studies?
Well, it's very possible to have some whiskey in your coffee, which kind of helps stimulate the process, and then you just go to Norland, and then 2 or 3 hours of study, and then you're back to the lifestyle of Captain Johnny and Captain Tonic.
Zach Strang thinks that whiskey helps him study.
Kevin Kotke, my roommate for 2 years. Here he is. Hi, Kevin. How you doing tonight?
Good.
Good? All right, we're doing an interview on healthy living on the hill. First question, do you ever go to the gym? How often do you hit the gym?
Probably about once a semester.
Once a semester, huh? All right, well, because our special's on going to the gym and staying healthy during finals week, do you think it's important that students should hit the gym during finals maybe to release some energy or some stress?
I think it's important. I think it's very important because it gives you a break from that study period, and it'll help relieve a lot of stress.
So, center here,
Dan Rummel.
And we're going to ask him a couple questions about healthy living and stress times during finals. Do you have any tips for students to stay active during finals?
I know up in the instruction program office, they're offering free classes during finals, and I don't know if we have flyers out there now, but we will have flyers out soon that next week, or not next week, the week of finals, a lot of the classes are free for students to come in and try them out.
So do you think it's a good way to kind of relieve stress and stay active and come to the gym? Do you think it'll improve grades and just help out overall?
It definitely improves the stress. I mean, not just during finals, but during any time. I mean, that's why we're here, to try to get kids to come over here and get away from a lot of the stressors they have in life, not just finals. But yeah, hopefully, and it should help them out to kind of relieve some of that stress. We hope so.
Perfect. Well, you heard it here first at the Rec Center with Dan.
That stress.
How do you manage your time during finals?
Normally I would cram for finals, but I'm trying to study more like earlier on in the week.
Are all-nighters effective for you?
I can't study at night at all, so it wouldn't work for me at all.
Do you prefer to study in the library or coffee shop or at your own house?
I like to study at my own house because it's the place that I'm the most comfortable with.
So this is Carl. She's a wonderful pharmacist. Carol, with a Y.
Yeah, with a Y.
She's the wonderful pharmacist at King Soopers, and she's here today to tell you how vitamin C, supplementing with vitamin C, can keep you healthy during finals time.
Yes, so your immune system is down, so vitamin C would help you during finals. Can't hurt you.
And then we have earplugs here, which are the quintessential student aid to getting good sleep during a finals time, which sleep deprivation is pretty common. So these would be helpful too in helping kids sleep a little more.
Absolutely. If they do sleep during finals, I think this would be a good thing to help them.
Awesome. And one more thing, if you're feeling tired from pulling an all-nighter, there's alertness aids such as Vivarin. Do you think these are helpful in students doing their best academically?
This is a little harder because it's just straight caffeine. It's really hard on the stomach.
Okay.
So it does kind of make you a little bit more jittery. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend this as much as having a cup of coffee or something.
Okay, so Carol says to stick with vitamin C and good sleep with earplugs to stay healthy during finals. All right, so we're here today at the grocery store looking for healthy foods that you would eat during finals to fuel your academic performance and stay stress-free. As you can see, there's plenty of steak and chicken for protein and fruit. So we're going to interview your average shopper and see what she's eating to fuel her finals performance.
How's it going?
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Kaylin.
Kaylin, what are you eating today? And can you explain if this would help you when you were taking a finals exam?
Definitely. I've got some pineapple and some chicken and some oranges in order to be as healthy as possible during finals.
Okay, so like the pineapple is your fruits and ethnic kind of stuff, like you have a cookout?
Yeah, definitely.
And this keeps you healthy from colds, right?
Definitely. That vitamin C.
Right, and then this fuels your muscle and your brain, right?
Exactly.
All the protein?
All the protein.
There you go. Kaylin said it first, a good diet is essential to doing well during finals.